let's jump right into this. 3 things block modern Christians from finding lifelong love. And when I say lifelong love, we're talking about marriage. So, ignorance. And in this case, ignorance, we're talking about you not knowing something. Not saying people are necessarily morally wrong because they have ignorance, but it's a situation where you don't know something, and in this case, you don't know something that's critical for a successful dating relationship. And that lifelong love we're talking about, we're talking about someone who is looking to find the beautiful spouse whom they will marry and have a beautiful lifelong marriage. So what this is talking about, number one, ignorance. There's a lot of times people don't know certain things that are critical to them dating and finding that lifelong love who they will marry and have a beautiful marriage. So one example of ignorance that I've seen so many times is a person not knowing the details of a winning strategy. We're talking about a winning dating strategy. Male and female. A lot of people don't know. So let's test your knowledge here. Question: do you know the stages of a dating relationship? If you don't, that could be very detrimental, have a bad result, or cause a bad result in your dating relationships. Without understanding dating stages, you will likely aimlessly wander around lost, not knowing where your relationship is headed. You may not even know how to get into a proper relationship. The Holiness.com Dating Survival Guide spells out the details of dating stages. So grab that, and that will help your knowledge in the dating arena. So the number 2 blocker is pride. Okay, I'm going to lose some of you right now in this video. If you have pride, you may not even want to see me talk about it, because a lot of times people who are prideful, they're arrogant, even if they're following improper dating practices that are bound to give them negative outcomes. They insist that they're special, they're better than everyone else, they can follow bad dating practices, and they're not going to fail. Well, I'm sorry. You're going to fail if you're prideful. I've even seen years ago when I worked for one of the state of California, one of the large metro areas, worked for the police department, and unfortunately, with my own eyes, watched somebody die from bad dating practices. So we do cover things that will help your personal safety in the dating scene, dating arena, in the Holiness.com Dating Survival Guide. So let's get to number 3. Number 3 blocker to dating properly and finding that lifelong love that you will marry is laziness. Okay? Incorrectly assuming you will find the love of your life and coast into a lifelong beautiful marriage without putting forth an effort is really a lazy attitude. Some people even try to justify or rationalize their laziness by saying, well, I've got faith. They claim it's faith. But if you're not willing to put forth an effort for one of the most valuable things in your life, dating to find, your lifelong marriage partner, and you're not willing to put forth an effort, you're not even willing to buy a book like Holiness.com Dating Survival Guide to up your strategy, increase your knowledge, I think you might be guilty of laziness. Most people in modern civilization today don't fully understand what vetting a person for marriage involves. The Holiness.com Dating Survival Guide, its principles have proven to successfully save men and women from wasting time in a number of situations. So I advise you to get the book. Don't be lazy. I mean, we waste so much money on trivial stuff, but it's important. Dating to find your lifelong partner, your marriage partner, is such a critical thing to your life, and it bears, testing your knowledge, increasing your knowledge. So see in my book sections such as "Beware when your date says," and even just that one section alone could save you a lot of wasted time and dangerous situations. All right, find the Dating Survival Guide, the Holiness Dating Survival Guide, holiness.com Dating Survival Guide at your local bookseller, and feel free to use all those tips in that book and strategies to improve your chances for finding that lifelong, beautiful marriage partner. Take care.